Massive bushfires in Australia have burned millions of hectares, destroyed homes, killed wildlife, and even taken the lives of people.
Millions of hectares of land have been burned, homes destroyed, and wildlife and human lives lost. And while it may seem a world away, Winnipeg is actually home to a number of Australians who are now rolling up their sleeves to try and help those back home rebuild.
The Down Under Club of Winnipeg is organizing a wonderful fundraiser to help support those affected in Australia. And we have Jenny Gates joining us now with all of the details. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having us on. This is great.
It has been heartbreaking, no matter where you're from, to see the footage, to hear the stories of what's going on. It's so incredible that people are putting their hands up and standing up and saying, we want to help.
Yeah, well, we have bushfires in Australia every year. So the challenge is, when is the point that you need to do something more? And this year, when we reached that point, we decided, you know what, we're going to do a big fundraiser and have this fantastic event.
And I love that we at times can feel so far away being here in Winnipeg, but you see this footage and it hits your heart, it connects with you, and there's ways that we here in Winnipeg can help support, and it's as easy as coming together for a good time and a good meal.
Yeah, well, the other thing too, because we're having silent auction and we have door prizes and different things at the event, we've been quite overwhelmed by the generosity of the people of Winnipeg, but I feel that there's a really strong connection between Canada and Australia and New Zealand. And in this case, you know, the opportunity for people who want to do something to help, and we are so far away, that this is the way that they can do it.
Thank you so much for coming out here tonight for this big fundraiser. I know we've got a lot of people. It's sort of like musical chairs right now. There's some people looking for a place to sit so you can scooch over a little bit and maybe share your table. That would be nice. So I shall pretend to be the Prime Minister. You can. Okay, so this is a message from the Prime Minister to the Down Under Club of Winnipeg Bushfire Fundraiser.
Yes, I know.
And I quote, "It speaks volumes about the goodness and decency at the heart of our expat community that you have gathered today to raise funds for those affected by the bushfires back home in Australia. This black summer has been a terrible fire season. Across Australia, we saw homes and livelihoods destroyed, wildlife devastated, and the tragic loss of precious lives. Despite all this, Australians have stuck by each other and resolved to help those most in need, as has our global community, and for that, we are incredibly grateful. We saw unparalleled firefighting and relief efforts this summer, with offers of support and assistance from across our nation and around the world. This recent bushfire tragedy reminds us of the strong and faithful friendship Australia and Canada share, as Canadian firefighters travel to our shores to stand with their Australian counterparts. I express my deep gratitude to the Canadian Interagency Forest Fire Centre, and I honor and thank all the Canadian firefighters for the support they gave to our Australian brigades. I also want to acknowledge the Down Under Club of Winnipeg, who have organized this fundraiser, and to everyone who has come today in support of the Australians suffering back home. As we face the long journey ahead of recovery and reconstruction, every bit counts. And it's these acts of generosity that will go a long way to helping our fire-affected communities rebuild from the ruins and the ashes of this devastating bushfire season. The Honourable Scott Morrison, Prime Minister of Australia. Thank you, sir.
our job, I decided to join the fire brigade because I could see before that what was happening.
Right. What am I holding here? What is this now?
That's what we would wear, and it has fire retardant on it. And I can't get it on now because in the summer we wouldn't have anything other than that on at the 30 to 35 to 40 degrees heat.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. It looks like it would still fit you though. You're in good shape. Well, thank you for taking part in this event here tonight. It's great to hear from someone that has some experience and what it's all about, and we appreciate you coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, Bill Kelton, ladies and gentlemen.
Gordon, who is a jewellery appraiser here in Winnipeg. When he first came to the Down Under Club and said he could play the didgeridoo, we thought he was having us on. But he actually can play the didgeridoo. And so we're going to let him show you how it goes. The dusty red soil plains, the mountains and the valleys, the drought and flooding rain. I am the rock, I am the sky. Those rivers when they run, the spirit of this great land, I am Australia.
can you get that microphone to Phoebe? Okay. First of all, Phoebe, where is it that you work?
I work at Rising Phoenix Body Art, which is a tattoo studio.
Okay. And what have you folks been doing to help out the cause?
I started a fundraiser, which is $50 tattoos, which is 6 basic cute little designs. And then half of the $50 goes towards Wires, which is most of you should know is a wildlife rescue charity down in Australia, New South Wales.
And how long did you do this for?
I started running that in November. The 26th is when it launched.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it sort of kicked off from there. Once the media got involved, that's it. It was knocking at the door.
And where are we at money-wise, sir?
As of today, we are at $11,000 and some change.
Wow!
We're going to give Phoebe a jar of Vegemite because she is an Aussie and I know she will love this stuff. So thank you, Phoebe.
Thank you very much.